I honestly thought I'd never have to see this jumper ever again in my life. I spent the whole of 2021 in this thing, painting the kitchen. I basically lived in it for 6, 7, 8, 9 months whilst we were renovating downstairs, and I thought, well, as we're now starting on the upstairs, I better get it back on. Stains look a little bit sus, but it's just a lot of white paint. I'm going to show you around now. We've pretty much cleared the master bedroom now. That dog is mental, by the way. Absolutely loves Connie. The master bedroom is the full front of the house. You walk through the archway, you've got the wardrobes, and then you've got the ensuite at the bottom. My jobs in here are to strip off all the wallpaper, ready for the plasterer to come. So we need to get those drawers out, move the ironing board and those clothes that are on there. Before I start stripping the walls, which might not end up happening today because I've got a lot of like clothes organisation to sort out. The radiators will be ripped off, I think, at some point over the weekend, ready to have them like capped off, and then the plumber will come and install those, I think, when he does the first fix of the ensuite. So, as you walk through that arch that I showed you before, you come to the wardrobes. We did think about doing a bit of a upcycle on these, but the inside of them just isn't practical for us. We need a lot of drawer space. These are just like hanging rails, and then you've got Artex inside. So when the plaster comes, you may as well skim the full thing, and we'll have them all fresh. We're changing the whole layout, so I'm really excited to see what that looks like. Into the ensuite, this is what it looks like at the minute. It's just quite old and dated. You can see like it's not had anything done to it for quite a while, and the walls are a bit of a mess as well. If you want to know the proper plans for this room, then check out my last video. Maybe just skip to the last sort of 5 minutes and you'll see what it is that we're going to do. But essentially, we are keeping the same sort of layout. This should be really easy to take up because it's literally just clicky clacky stuff. And taking out this unit and replacing it with a smaller one. We did think about doing a his and hers sink here, but I'd rather just have a little bit more room. And if you've got 2 sinks, it's just more stuff to clean. Is that really lazy? We'll have spots put in up here, and the ceiling's being replaced by the plasterer. And then we're having a new radiator on this side. Showers all being replaced over there. The other shower for the main bathroom is actually behind this wall, so we couldn't do anything to make that bigger, if that makes sense. What Tom's doing today is I think he's removing the shower and sort of making everything safe for him to work in. He's going to put a new light in so that when the tiler comes, plasterer, and when the new wardrobe's being fitted, the workmen have got enough light to actually work in, because you don't get that much natural light in this room. You might be able to hear Tom banging away now, but the skip's been delivered. He's already started putting in, well, he's got a random door in there. Look how gorgeous it is today, by the way. This is our skip, and we just got a midi skip because there's rules about putting a maxi skip on our drive with it being over a bridge, so we just went for a midi, which should be big enough to be fair. Sorry, I'm squinting so bad. I'm just playing with Connie in the garden for 5 minutes. I always feel bad when we're doing jobs because she kind of gets ignored, but she'll go for a nice long walk later. That is a ball that one of the kids from the secondary school just down the road from here kicked over, and I hate to say it, but I think I'm becoming one of those people, one of those old hags that pops people's balls. Like, the only reason it's not popped is because I hope that when he walks past he sees Connie ragging it around, and it'll teach him not to be kicking balls on a main road outside people's houses. Just had my breakfast. There's no hiding the evidence of where I got it. It's weekend. Weekend comes and any diet or calories I'm counting go completely out the window. Like, I don't log on MyFitnessPal all weekend. Is anybody else like that? And I wonder why I'm not losing weight. It's actually really warm in the sun, you know. It's a little bit breezy, but it's just time for me to finish my coffee and go and get on with emptying the wardrobe so that Tom can get those out. So I'm going to stick you on a time lapse on my phone, because otherwise it just completely drains my member card, and I've only got one for my camera, so I hope the footage is okay. But I'm going to go ahead and get on with that now.
Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk.
What did you do with them stoppers? You went out in Manchester, staying home.
Do you want me to get you a drink?
Do you know when this bathroom was put in?
When?
2002. 20 years old.
Wow, really? I thought it might have been as old as the house.
So cold.
I am so bad for not sending stuff back, but these are at a time never to go back. How annoying. I'm going to have to open up I'm going to be doing a Vinted account, so to sell some stuff. How nice are they though? Beautiful. I've got so much stuff like that. I ordered 2 of them by accident and didn't send it back. I got these 2, but how nice is that? Like a little bag. I think it was about 20 quid that as well. I'll put that back in the packaging as well. Loads of stuff to tie. The sink has gone. What an absolute mess. We've just found out exactly when this bathroom was put in. I thought it might be as old as the house, but no. We just found like the paperwork attached to some of the doors, so it says it was ordered by somebody called Lynn. It was fitted in 2002 when I was, how old would I have been? 13? Wow. 20 years ago, which I bet was really in fashion at the time as well. Hello, it is 5:30. I think we're stopping for the day now. I literally just need to move some clothes off what is our bed for the foreseeable future in the spare room. I'll carry on with it tomorrow. These walls aren't getting stripped this weekend. I'm gonna have to come in after work during the week and strip these walls because, yeah, things just always take longer than you think they're gonna take, don't they? Plus, Connie's been downstairs either in the garden pottering. We did pot to pets at home earlier on, so she had a little sniff around there, but she really needs a walk, so I'm gonna go and take her ball and a flinger on the field and let her have a run around for a little bit. She's been a good girl today, despite what you can hear barking downstairs. The guy next door has just come round speaking to Tom about some gardening, so we'll be out there now for half an hour having a chat. And Connie will be able to hear them, and that'll be why she's barking. But let me show you our progress so far. As you can see, the wardrobes are still intact, but they are all empty and ready to go. So he took the light fittings down, as you can see, and he's just put up some very cheap ceiling roses for now and bulbs. This is where we're up to, so you can see chaos. Haven't capped off the radiator yet, but everything else has been. So where all the waste is, Tom's cling filmed over that, put stoppers on all the pipes, and now the water's been switched back on, so that's good. He's just started chipping off some of the tiles, and they're an absolute mess. So you can see the walls behind where the tiles were in the shower. Are an absolute mess. He ended up dropping something down the back of that as well. So the original plan was to have the shower where it was before on this wall to the left and have inset boxes on that back wall, and we thought that would be really easy because at the back of this is the bathroom, but actually there's a soil stack that runs right behind it, so if we do have them on that back wall they're going to have to be very, very small. I just think if we put boxes here, what I'm talking about here by the way is inset boxes where you put like your shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. It might just look a little bit busy on this wall, and then those two walls being plain and having nothing on them. What I really wanted originally before I knew what was behind here was like a rectangular box. Do you know you see on like Pinterest these boxes inside showers that just look so spa-like and nice? They're just not realistic, are they? Because like I was looking at curved ones. I was saying to Tom, oh, can we have it like that? And he said, are you joking? You know how hard it would be for a plasterer to skim that and then for the tiler to tile it? Like, no. Which I get now. I just don't think that far ahead. I just see something on Pinterest and I'm just like, yeah, I like that. But everything on Pinterest has a filter on it. I remember my wedding florist saying that to me when I was showing a picture. She was like, yeah, I know what you're seeing there, but that's not what it will look like in real life. That's with a filter on it. That's what the photographer does to make it look more light, leaves out that colour. And I was like, oh, fair enough, yeah. That looks atrocious, but it shouldn't be too hard to sort out because that's where the waste goes anyway. Not too bothered about that hole. So we'll just be sticking a shower tray straight on top of that, I think. Not much left to do in here apart from get this tile adhesive off, which Tom said is like concrete and is really, really hard to get off. But I'm really happy with Tom's progress in here today. The skip is looking quite full. So what I've been doing, so this carpet in here is brand new, and that's what we're having in the master bedroom and all over. It's called Alabaster. It's like a creamy colour. I've been making a makeshift wardrobe in the airing cupboard. I told you we don't need that much hanging space. They're like Tom's suits and his work stuff that he needs hanging up, and then this is like, I do have a little bit more, but that's sort of my stuff that I need to have hung up, like jumpers that crease easy and things like that. And I've just not got that much drawer space at the minute, so I just had to hang up some stuff that I would normally fold. We've just got our little Chief Henry down there because I'm using that constantly, and my wedding dress is there as well because I don't want that to get ruined. Anyway, as we've probably got about an hour's worth of daylight left, and we're probably going to start cleaning up today and leaving the wardrobes for another time, which I'll show you in another vlog. I'm going to leave the vlog here. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching us rip out the ensuite today, me doing a little bit of organising. Don't feel like I've got anywhere fast today, but if you are wanting to see more renovation vlogs, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that I know to make more of them, and also hit subscribe before you leave. Yeah, and that's it. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye bye.